to continue on my theme of kind of the differences between men and women, I was thinking of something the other day about how it is the man's burden that we take on to be or have the lack of being emotionally vulnerable and being completely open to our emotions. I think that is our burden as a man, to not be vulnerable to emotions, because it allows women to be vulnerable. I think that women were built for the attrition of life. I think women are way more capable of men that at being like the lifeline, the life support, the person that carries the family, carries the load on a day-to-day basis. I feel women are better equipped for attrition than men are. So women deserve so much of the credit when it comes to keeping a family together, keeping a life together, keeping a relationship together. I think women are just so much better built for that, and they do such a better job, and they deserve a lot of credit for that. But I think because of men, women are allowed to be emotional. Women are allowed to be vulnerable. Because on the flip side of women being built for attrition, I think men are built for blunt force trauma. I've seen it myself. I've seen it in other people. I've experienced my whole life. Anytime that there is a catastrophic event, whether it be a loved one dying or a pet dying or somebody loses a job or somebody is hurt or abused, it is always going to be the man that is going to keep that stoic face and keep going to work, take care of all the things that need to be taken care of on a daily basis, that have to be taken care of. Even though these things happen, life still goes on, and things still need to be taken care of. I think that is where men shine. I think that men being able to turn that off and just focus on things that need to be taken care of allow women to be able to be vulnerable and have their emotions and feel their emotions, and allow them to work through that traumatic event. So, I'm not saying that one is better than the other, and I'm not saying that there's not situations to where that's different. Again, I kind of speak of, majority, not the minority. But I feel like as a whole, that is our burden as men, to not be vulnerable to emotions, to be able to hold it together in those acute situations to where everything could fall apart, and the women are allowed to process those emotions and work through them, and not have to worry about the other parts of life that have to keep moving forward. And the point of it isn't to say that one's better than the other. I just think I honestly think that just men and women serve roles a lot better, in a relationship and in life. And I'm not saying that women deserve this, men deserve that. I'm just saying, just as men, as women, different, being a different gender, that's just we process and handle things differently. We are all a part of the same load that is being carried. I just feel that we are specialized in different ways to accept and carry and keep that load moving forward. And I shouldn't get in trouble for saying that, because I feel like a lot of that is completely accurate, and I'm not placing any more worth and value to men above women or women above men. I think anybody who's experienced shit in life, I feel like they could agree with that statement.